Moldova, Russia's really, really poor cousin, beats Finland 2-0. Let's see, Holland beats San Marino, which is a city in Italy. Holland won 5-0. Greece,
I bet he cheated.
Georgia, which is another one of Russia's cousins. You have a lot of relatives.
It's all Soviet Union stuff.
Greece tied Georgia 1-1. Lithuania tied Scotland 0-0. And in the big story, France. You all know France, big soccer country.
You know France.
Final score in Paris, France 0, Belarus 1.
That swine needs to die.
Belarus beat France, and Europe is going crazy about it.
Trying to touch my brother. I had to stop
Who
that.
tried to touch, honestly?
Let's not get into that.
I'm surprised France didn't try to touch Belarus. In fact, it's quite possible that France did try to touch Belarus. Yeah.
Are knives allowed on the soccer pitch?
They are.
Apparently they are, because Belarus won. I don't see any other way she could do it.
She had it.
And that's the Euro qualifier report. This kind of craziness is happening for the next 2 years.
Wow. Thank you for that beautiful report.
I lost 2. It's okay.
He owes me money.
And
You owe me money, Ludwig?
At least Germany's respectable. I lost to Italy.
I'm respectable! They actually are pretty good at playing soccer when they're not sleeping.
Yeah. They're old though.
Forget about the World Cup.
I'm staying neutral. All right. We got some more fun articles for everyone. This one takes place in Germany. For Germany. Hey, Ludwig. All right. This year, premiering in Germany is the Obama musical. A musical about Barack Obama's Yes We Can election campaign premieres in Germany this weekend, including love songs by the president to his wife Michelle and duets with Hillary Clinton. Even John McCain and Sarah Palin are given stage time, with actors portraying the losing Republican candidates and belting out songs on their behalf. In all, 30 singers, actors, and dancers perform the musical Hope, the Obama musical story, when it opens at the Jarhufa.
That was beautiful.
Oh, you don't know how to pronounce America.
I don't know. I wish Liechtenstein was such a gutter style concert hall in Frankfurt in a bilingual mix of English and German. The audience may recognize that many songs quote from the politician's stump speeches during the 2008 U.S. presidential campaign. Why such the love for Obama, Ludwig?
Do I have to remind you about all the Hitler movies that were made? America, I love you. That's all. No comment. Does anybody else want to talk about Obama? I just love him.
Give it to me.
I have nothing to say.
Too little, too late, Germany.
We're making up for our previous, things that
You've been doing that ever since.
Shut up.
Well,
It's probably Gilbert's idea. Moving on.
Gilbert's idea.
I went with his costume.
All right.
Gilbert had nothing to do with this. He lives in my basement. You visit him frequently, right? He plays World War.
Okay, this one has to do with Estonia. Okay. Estonia says that Russia might back web attacks. Estonia's defense minister said Thursday that there was a possibility that the Russian government was involved in massive cyber attacks that have crippled the Baltic nation's websites. This evidence is not not enough to prove Russia played a role, but it indicates a possibility. Defense Minister Estonian name told the Associated Press by telephone.
Nobody speaks Estonian anymore.
I'm sorry.
It's got like 4 A's and 5 million O's.
It's like Jacques Avixu. Did I do it right?
Buddy of mine. What?
Hey, aardvark. Well, if that's the closest American word to it, I suppose it might be aardvark. He said, more than 1 million computers worldwide have been used in recent weeks to attack Estonian government and business websites since a dispute arose with Moscow over Estonia's moving of a Soviet-era war memorial from downtown Tallinn. We identified in the initial attacks IP numbers from the Russian governmental offices. Aardvark said, confirmed internet addresses that can be traced, as if we didn't know what IP addresses are.
You all know what IP addresses are.
Okay. The so-called began after the April 27th removal of the bronze soldier statue commemorating Red Army soldiers killed fighting the Nazis. Estonia moved the statue from downtown Tallinn Square to a military cemetery outside the city, and that made Russia mad, apparently. Any input on this?
Okay, first off, have you seen Russia's statues?
Do we want
Seriously, have you seen Russia's statues? They are these big, giant, black monstrosities that are just like... He's lucky I didn't sell it on eBay. Belarus buys those things like Beanie Babies. And yes, I may have overreacted a little bit. I mean, I like my internet. And when I'm on Slashdot, going through my links, and suddenly my screen is completely wiped away and covered with nothing but sunflowers, I get a little panicky. It's just how I operate. I need my internet.
drugs? Anybody needs help there, Estonia?
Need a moment?
I think it'll be okay.
Okay. Is there any truth to this, Russia?
Why are you saying
Nothing.
I'll leave it to that before it escalates into a larger conflict.
Please don't let it escalate into a larger conflict.
Yes, he's like 8 million times your size.
But I am in the EU.
I think Russia's talking to you, Estonia.
Oh, shoot.
Okay. All right. Next article. Canadian police find bears guarding pop crop. A pair of marijuana growers in Western Canada appear to have been using bears to protect their legal crop, but the white-fed animals proved to be a bit lax in their guard duties, police said on Wednesday. Officers were dismantling 2 large outdoor plots of marijuana near Christina Lake, British Columbia, when they realized there were 10 large black bears wandering around the farm property. Officers were initially worried that the bears might be dangerous, but quickly realized the animals were actually very docile and content to just sit around as the marijuana was seized.
I know it sees
I'm
you
sorry.
because you really just
So-
pretend you're there. Yeah. Who?
You should
Not
stop
America's
talking
hat.
to my brother.
But he keeps sending tulips.
Keep saying the tulips and the tulips aren't just tulips.
What is in the tulips?
That makes sense.
I
Tulips
really
make you
don't
feel
know.
good.
Why are there
Yeah.
bears in the audience?
Floating bear.
Why?
Stop sniffing the
They're guarding
tulips.
the pot, obviously.
The bear. Talking to a bear. Yes, right there. First a musical, and then a bear
Bear's
waving
waving
at you.
at you.
Springtime for Obama.
I'll kill it. All right. Also, we're taking questions anytime if anyone wants to pipe in with anything. All right. Found another faced ridicule when it was introduced 9 years ago. Now, we don't have a problem with prostitutes. We have a problem with men who buy sex, said Wahlberg of the Human Trafficking Unit at Sweden's National Police Force. Hey. On Friday, Wahlberg was meeting with police officials from the Netherlands, where prostitution is legal, but where authorities have closed some brothels as a crackdown on organized crime in Amsterdam's red light district. In January, a high-level British delegation came to study the Swedish approach as Britain views its own prostitution laws, which prohibit soliciting and loading for sex, but not buying sex. That's extremely weak of you, but... Have anything to say? Denmark does.
I'll translate for him. So seems weird. We really like our whores. I mean, they're like. Sorry. I mean, we like our business, right? That's what I meant to say. We like to promote that people can sell their body or keep. Here, let me try and put this on. What was that?
I can't hear Sweden at all.
That's what he said. Here. There, now you're more Swedish. Yeah, anyway, he was saying something. You take these, start sticking to him. Stop that. No, uncool. You can't claim me. You tried that already. It wasn't cool. Take that back. No, stop it. Stop it. Anyway, he just stuck it to my face. Now there's two. Stop that! My God. Anyway, to get these things off my face, he was saying something about prostitutes. He likes them.
What would your wife say? Finland's pouting, it's so cute.
Just call me a prostitute. Okay, this is what happened.
Does Sweden like Denmark more than me?
No, get more. Ouch. That hurts.
Oh, the Nordics, everyone. Fun crowd.
I can't believe I wanted to be a Nordic at one point.
You still don't
I applied, it was rejected.
Maybe you weren't Viking enough.
Still a Baltic.
You are a Baltic, but it's... What are the perks of being a Baltic?
There are no perks of being a Baltic.